let me move on to our next speaker. She is Ms. Swapna D, State Chairperson for the Confederation of Indian MSMEs in Maharashtra in India. She is also a successful serial entrepreneur, a realtor, restaurateur, as well as an educator, wife of a wing commander from the Indian Air Force, mother of 2 kids, multitasker, if you ask me. She is co-founder of several businesses, besides being that state chairperson of the Confederation. Swapna has been instrumental in nurturing large teams to success with her adept understanding of human behavior and organizational requirements. Her style of leadership has won accolades from her colleagues in the realty and hospitality industry alike. As a woman in the realty business, especially in India, which is traditionally male-dominated, she has defied pressure with elan and steered the businesses to success. Her efforts has led to, of course, definitely her receiving many accolades, recognitions of her achievements, and I think more importantly, her desire to empower women. Okay, so Swapna, because we had some technical difficulties earlier, but back to you. The floor is yours. Please do share with us, what got you to go into the sector that you're in and what you're doing right now.
Very first, thanks a lot, PJ, for the fantastic introduction that you gave about me. I'm extremely sorry that I lost you all for a few moments there. There have been little unstable internet over here. Yes. Technology has been life-saving for us, but then there are sometimes such problems occur and then we cannot help. So now when it's coming to my story, I have been into real estate business since more than a decade now. And but my professional journey actually started as an educator. My husband was a defense officer. He was transferred to new places across India every 2-3 years. Then I joined the services run schools wherever he was posted. And I was very happy and satisfied being an educator and imparting my knowledge with the kids. But then we decided to buy a house. And to tell you frankly, it was the turning point for my entire career. I found this entire process of house buying not only time consuming, but also complex and draining and tiresome. It involved like you are supposed to find good and reputed developers, then finding the properties which are suitable to our preferred location and also the budget, then visiting all these projects, negotiating the price, because this is what happens in India here, and so on. And it was always at the back of the mind whether I got the right deal or not, if I'm going to get a nice or good quality house or not, if I'm going to get the timely possession or not. It was always there. It kept hounding me. I felt that there must be thousands of other common people who must be facing the same problem and the same issues. So getting into reality business after my husband took premature separation from defense services, it just felt right, as if it was the field for me. My goal was to mainly help and support the home buyers to get the best quality houses at the most affordable rates and with timely possession. I initially started with marketing and the sales of real estate products here, where I worked with many developers at many locations across India. It was going on well, but the small hitch where there was that I had no control over the quality of the construction and the commitment of timely possession. When I joined reality business, I had a purpose in my mind, and this was not happening. So I was very unsatisfied with that. Then I decided to get into construction and started providing DMS as well, that is development management services. Through DMS, my company started providing the right inputs regarding the buyer's needs to the developers since the time of the planning. Also assisted in finalizing the internal and the external amenities, then deciding the quality parameters according to the cost of the property. It helped both the parties, the customers and the developers, to great extent. Both the parties were happy. But then being just a conventional seller had a lot many restrictions in reaching out to buyers. Also, the realty industry was going through quite a rough patch, not only in India, but on the global level. So my organization was also hit by that. So I felt that now there was a requirement to bring some change if I wanted to sustain in the business, if I wanted to sustain all together. Then I discussed it with my team, and then we decided to take the help of the technology here. And this is how my first startup Kage came into existence. Kage is a digital application. It is India's first gamified reality sales engine. Kage provides an opportunity to the buyers to explore and to buy property online, sitting at home without actually visiting the site. Kage, to an extent, we can say that it has replaced the physical project site visit with its PropTech technology features. And it generated huge interest here in India, especially during the pandemic when people were not able to move out. Kage also aims at addressing the major pain points of the realty industry here, that is the timely sales and the long gestation periods of the sales. And for this, Kage launches various gamified events such as housing draws, flash sales, and e-auctions after pre-negotiation of the prices on behalf of the buyers. This is what Kage does. It gets the least prices for all the buyers, and the consumers then can buy the houses at exclusively discounted rates through Kage app. And during my journey as an entrepreneur, I realized all the difficulties and the problems that were involved in starting a new business, managing it, maintaining it, sustaining it, and making it successful. So, in order to help other entrepreneurs, whether women or men, I joined CMSME, that is Confederation of Indian Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, which is a non-profit organization where I hold the designation of State Chairperson of Maharashtra. CMSME is the fastest growing entrepreneurial support network here in India and also in the world. And it aims to provide the best industry resources for building thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem. For that, it arranges sustainable programs and initiatives across the wide scope of industries and disciplines. And it has been very satisfying to be part of this organization. So, TJ, this is my journey as an entrepreneur. There have been many ups and downs, successes and failures, achievements and struggles, happiness and frustration. But
Yeah. Thank you very much, Swapna, for sharing. Indeed, an entrepreneurial journey, it comes in a whole package. Yeah, there will always be ups and downs. So
I'm
we
enjoying
will.
every bit of it.
Oh yes, I think the important thing, like you said, is that we enjoy every part of that journey.